Hi, I'm Davide Maldonado. I'm in the Business Academy and this is my graduation defense. My educational journey started back in my previous high school, South Amani High School. I attended years 9 through 11 and my first year was one of the hardest of them all. I didn't have that many friends coming into high school and I, as a result, almost failed all of my classes. I passed most of them though with a 71%. If it wasn't for that few percent that saved me, I'd probably be struggling to keep up this year. It was that summer afterwards that I realized that I didn't want to be struggling to pass all my classes and I needed to do something different. So the next year I pushed myself harder and I didn't stop doing my assignments and turning in the best I could until I thought that I got the best grade that I could. And all that hard work led to a 4.0, which is a major difference from what I had my first year, which was a 1.2. Luckily, all this hard work has led me there, and I transferred to John Muir, where I'm just finishing stronger than ever. Now that you know a few challenges that I faced throughout high school, you deserve to know a little more about me. One thing you should know about me, well, a few things you should know about me is that I'm spontaneous, determined, and I'm organized. In my free time, I like to play guitar, as you can see. I like to bike ride, and when I'm not going to school, I like to travel a lot. Overall, I would label myself as adventurous. So what do I plan to do after high school? After I leave John Muir, I plan to attend GCC, which stands for Glendale Career Center, where I will study to become a surgical technician. This will be around 14 months. It's a trade school, by the way. And after working there and getting certified, working for around 2 years, I hopefully will immigrate to Canada because I want something new. And I will further my education to get a bachelor's in science and hopefully get a house and a Jeep someday. As you can see, I have many goals and steps to acquire them. If it wasn't for my experience in high school that prepared me, I wouldn't be taking action on my future. Although throughout my 4 years, the assignments that I've completed, they've allowed me to analyze information, communicate effectively, and work well with my peers as well as manage my time. Two of the major assignments that helped me the most were my sophomore research project and my AP English video final. The AP English video final that I'm referring to is right here. It's this green box. Whenever you have time, you can click it. It is a video. I also incorporated the rubric. This presentation was very unique and it's a little hard to explain. My teacher wanted us to create a 10-minute argumentative presentation of a non-cliche issue that's rarely talked about, all the while making sure to incorporate everything that we learned throughout the year. He was going to be grading us on our ability to masterfully use oral rhetoric. This means having a confident speaking style and using syntax, imagery, ethos, pathos, logos, connotative words, purpose and tone, everything that we learned throughout the year. To successfully get a 9 in this group project, we had to work very hard for 2 weeks. I worked in a group, by the way. First, we had to decide our topic, and ours was the dark web is dangerous and should be publicized and worked on being deleted completely. As you can see, we have a layout of our ultimate goal. This is our screenshot of what we had to turn into our teacher. And after creating that, we informed ourselves about the topic and we assigned script parts. Once we did that, we got it all perfected, we collaborated and we made sure that all the rhetorical techniques were there and everything was great. After that, we had to decide when we were going to film our voice and stuff. Once we recorded that, we took around 2 days to edit the video. This assignment taught us how to manage our time and work together. It also taught us how to think critically to make sure that all the requirements were filled for the rubric. Overall, this presentation helped me in a number of ways. Although it was really complex and made me grow for a few gray hairs, it allowed me to collaborate and manage my time better. It allowed me to problem solve as a group and by myself. Not only that, but it improved me to communicate, and all these skills will help me beyond high school. Although it was complicated, it helped me get these skills. Another artifact that I'd like to mention is my sophomore year English research project. After reading The Merchant of Venice, which is by Shakespeare, throughout the year, my teacher surprised us with this assignment. So she wanted us to create an argumentative research paper, and our prompt was, did Shakespeare intend to portray Shylock as a victim or a villain? We had to pick a side, and we had 3 weeks to research and support our paper with literary and historical evidence. As you can see, I got an 80%. That is the final grade. To receive this grade, I immediately had to choose a side, and I had to research for 3 weeks. It allowed me to manage my time to research literary evidence and historical evidence to support my claim. Once I wrote my outline and perfected my final draft, and I received an 80%, which is an average of 4 in that evaluation rubric. This research paper helped me grow my ability to think critically and forced me to properly research to incorporate that information and connect it to my claim. It allowed me to express my opinion to my readers and manage my time for when I have tight deadlines. So all these skills will help me way in the future when I'm going to college and I have really tight deadlines on those assignments. Lastly, I just want to say that I believe that I'm ready to graduate. My countless fails and accomplishments have shaped me into the determined person that I am today. As I have gotten myself back up throughout high school, I most likely will do the same when I reach any future obstacles. I'm ready to walk out of John Muir High School and take a small step into the person that I'm yet to become. Well, that's it for me. I hope that everyone's safe, whoever's grading this. I hope that you think that I'm ready to graduate. Thank you for watching this, and stay safe.